Well, hey everyone, welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. Hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. Today we're going to take a look at Welcome to Rathe, a market update. We have a big heart sale. We have some sealed box stuff to talk about. We have some unlimited movement. We have some super rare movement. Lots of things to chat about and to talk about. If you want access to all this stuff as a collection tracker and access to a Discord server of people like you who love TCGs, head on over to patreon.com/KitchenTableTCG. Also gets you access to all of our events and all the stuff like that. So let's hop in. Let's talk about some of the market stuff that's going on in WTR. Box prices are kind of interesting this week. If you take a look at sold products, you'll see some really damaged boxes sold for $22.50, which should not be, included. But somebody's going to rip those open and get some fun stuff. We've got then sale prices at $3,800, $3,400, and $3,150, and then over on TCG Player, TCG low is $3,800. I kind of always say this with high-end stuff: you need to really just be doing your own shopping. A lot of these boxes you can find for sale, actually for slightly more on like the Facebook and things like that, as people who do have reputable sales will always get a priority and always get a little bit of a premium on these boxes because of the lack of wrapping and all that stuff. So make sure that you are lack of Legend Story Studio wrapping. Make sure that you're shopping around and looking for the best deal on that. If you're buying one, if you're selling one, I really think you should be starting out more like the $4,200, especially if you're a reputable seller. That seems to be where the market is kind of at and heading upwards. Some of these are best offer accepted, so they were listed for more, and then these were best offer accepted. So let's take a look then at unlimited boxes creaking up to $73 a box. Yeah, they've been pretty. You can see some just plateaus here going on. So we'll see where these end up now that's completely out of print. We'll see what the market does with that kind of thing. All right, looking at the Heart of Fyendal, I'm not going to change the price here. I've had the price at $10K for a couple weeks based on some. I actually don't even remember what this sale was. I think it was a private sale that was told to me. It was like 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. But we do have a new public sale, which is super interesting. A public sale of a 9.5 heart from a reputable seller that sold for $16,100. So this is a reputable seller. He has 1900 rating. He's got there was 11 bids on this. It's a 9.5 heart. It's not a quad. It's just kind of a regular 9.5 heart. So good to see a new sale of that. I don't know what to tell you about the price point for a raw heart then. Those of you who have been saying for months that 9.5 is double the price, now I don't know what you do with that. I don't really care to include the 9.5 price points on the tracker. I just think that the tracker gets too messy and that kind of thing, but I will report them and let you know that one did sell for $1,900, and then you can do with that what you will. If you have a multiplier in your head for a 9.5, you could divide that out for a raw heart and see if you can find one for those price points. People's thoughts on this is all over the place. I don't have a particular thought on it other than it's nice to see another public sale of a card like this, because it kind of tells us what to maybe expect, and we'll see what happens. So public sale at $19,000 at $16,000 for a 9.5 heart. All right, let's move on then. Unlimited hearts still sitting around the $300 price point. Let's take a look at Alpha. Not really any legendaries moving this last couple weeks. Nothing for more than here. I did know a scab skin that sold for the same price. I'm aware of a graded Brave Forge bracers that sold that would be this seems like an appropriate price. So lots of these going on. Keep in mind, if you do have sales and you want to report them, you can send them to the sales tracker in the Discord server if you are a patron, or you can PM me. I don't know why those just updated wrong. Let's hit the refresh on this real quick, see if it pulls in the right data. It pulls in on the end. For some reason, this thing's doing some weird stuff. The cold foil comments, there are a few that are up. There it is. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, barkbone strapping. I'm putting it at $250. It's been so long since we've seen a sale of one, and this is the low. This is the TCG low right now, so I upped that one to $250. Iron Rot legs sold for $250, and Goliath Gauntlet, same thing. It's been a long time since we've seen a sale for it, so I just took the TCG low because it was more in line with the other cold foils that were are listed. You've got first edition Majestics are slightly up. The rainbow foils are slightly down. There was a private sale that was confirmed of a Steel Blade Supremacy for $210. And then I've got Enlightened Strike and TCG Player for $190. Nothing super interesting there. For the super rares, though, we do have a ton of movement on the rainbow foil super rares. I'll just show you one of them. Reckless Swing sold here for $90 on TCG Player, but the rest of these were also mostly from TCG Player. So a lot of interest in these, a lot of people scooping them up at this price point, or, you know, it's just a lot of movement on these cards. So you've got Route going up to 76, Sand Sketch Plan to 100, Last Ditch Effort to 94, Pounding Gale to 80, so up 11% on average. My guess is if these are more readily available at these price points, they would keep getting scooped up. Regular, you know, this is just past, you know, the past sold listings. That's kind of what we track here. The regular ones are sitting at $10.83, which are also up 5%. Really good to see those moving up. It's a good sign that things are going in the up direction. Rainbow foil rares average price are down 10%. This is just TCG low. Keep in mind that is a average of $26. Regular rares, again, TCG low is actually up to an average of $2.24. Rainbow foil commons on average are also up to an average of $8.42. And then your regular commons are at about $1. So your expected value, if you're going to open up WTR alpha version, if you're going to open up just one box, you don't want to include hitting a legendary or a common. On average, you're sitting around $992 per box. If you open up a case and you do open up 4 boxes and hit one of the legendaries, on average, those boxes will be worth $1,500 each. If you do open up 40 boxes somehow, good on you. Your average price would be $1,863 per box, including that $10,000 heart. So, looking at Unlimited, let's take a look at everything going on here. Legendaries are just down. There's a big supply of WTR right now. You know, they definitely printed it. You know, there's a huge supply of WTR right now, and so legendaries are down. Also, I'm just not sure everyone is building decks right now with no major tournaments. I think over the next couple weeks, you may start to see that shift, and we'll start seeing some movement on some of those. Your Unlimited Majestics, it's interesting. The rainbow foil versions are really holding their price points of the post out of print announcement. That's super interesting to see. You can see like Enlightened Strike is still up there in the 160s, whereas other things are starting to trend downwards. These are still trending upwards for the rainbow foil Majestics. Really interesting to see that. Average price point there at $26. Crippling Crush going up. Maybe some people anticipating Guardian. Alpha Rampage way up on the rainbow foil. Unlimited super rares are not doing the same thing as the first edition are. They are down 6%, down 0.6%, and down 13% for the regular. So interesting to see that. Again, there's just so much supply. The more boxes that are open, the more these things don't move as much as like the Majestics and that kind of thing. So it just kind of it just tells you that people are opening boxes. The rares, we'll talk about those all at the same time. Here's your EV, your expected value. You know, your rares are down 11%. Your commons are down 12% for the rainbow foil. Your regular rares are up 4%. So this is going to be, if you're going to open up just one box, you're sitting around $41.95. The legendary is so important in WTR. This is going to put you on an average if you open up a case at $67.40. But if you don't open up a case, if you open up 40 boxes on average with your Heart of Fyendal, it's going to push you to an average of $75 per box. So that is your WTR market update. Again, if you want access to all this stuff as a collection tracker, head on over to KitchenTableTCG.com or Patreon.com/KitchenTableTCG. I don't know. I would say if you're looking to have some fun, open a box of WTR and play some draft. That seems like the way to go. Hope you guys have a great day. Remember to be kind to the people around you, and we'll see you again next video.